Master English speaking in 60 minutes a day with Ngói Đỏ.
Smile. She gave me a warm smile. Strong. He is strong enough to lift heavy weights. Student. The student is studying for the exam. Young. He is still young but very talented. Big. They live in a big house. Boy. The boy is playing in the park. Child. She has a small child. Have. I have a lot of books. Loud. The music is too loud. Story. She told me an interesting story. Swim. He loves to swim in the ocean. Today. What are you doing today? Watch. She is watching a movie. Worry. Don't worry about the exam. Cry. She started to cry when she heard the sad news. Drive. He drives to work every morning. Funny. That joke was really funny. Hope. I hope you have a great day. Laugh. Laugh. They laughed at the comedian's joke. Nice. She is a nice person.
Able. He is able to solve difficult problems. Alone. She prefers to be alone when studying. Animal. The lion is a wild animal. Become. He wants to become a doctor. Call. She called her friend last night. Catch. He managed to catch the ball. Country. Vietnam is a beautiful country. Monkey. The monkey is climbing the tree. Thin. She is very thin after dieting. Word. Can you spell this word? Baby. The baby is sleeping peacefully. Clean. She cleaned the house this morning. Eat. He eats breakfast at 7 a.m. Enjoy. She enjoys reading books. Family. My family loves traveling together. Fruit. Apples and oranges are my favorite fruits. Jump. He jumped over the fence easily. Kind. She is a kind person who helps others. Man. That man is very tall. Parent. His parents are very supportive.
Address. Please write your address on the form. Afternoon. I have a meeting this afternoon. Come. She will come to the party tonight. Home. He went home after work. Letter. She received a letter from her friend. Lunch. We had sandwiches for lunch. Make. He made a beautiful painting. Need. I need some water. People. Many people attended the concert. Start. The movie will start at 7 p.m. Cook. She loves to cook Italian food. Day. Today is a beautiful day. Drink. He drinks coffee every morning. Front. The car is parked in front of the house. Great. That was a great movie. Play. The children are playing in the park. See. I can see the mountains from my window. Send. She sent me a message yesterday. Small. They live in a small apartment. Time. What time does the train leave?
Again. Can you explain it again? Bad. The weather is very bad today. Buy. She bought a new dress yesterday. End. The movie will end in 10 minutes. Find. I found my lost keys under the table. Friend. She is my best friend. Say. What did he say to you? Speak. He speaks 3 languages. Sweet. She gave me a sweet smile. True. What he said is true. Answer. He didn't answer my question. Learn. She is learning French. Like. I like chocolate ice cream. Long. She has long hair. Minute. Wait a minute, please. Sing. He loves to sing in the shower. Sit. Please sit down and relax. Star. The sky is full of stars tonight. Think. I think this is a great idea. Town. He lives in a small town near the mountains.
Breakfast. I usually have toast for breakfast. Carry. She carried the heavy box upstairs. Cheap. This bag is very cheap compared to others. Count. He counted the coins carefully. Cut. She cut the paper into small pieces. Early. He wakes up early every day. Finish. She finished her homework before dinner. Flower. She received a beautiful flower bouquet. Food. The restaurant serves delicious food. Vegetable. Eating vegetables is good for your health. Begin. The meeting will begin at 9 a.m. Excuse. She made an excuse for being late. Heavy. The box is too heavy for me to lift. Market. I buy fresh fruit at the market. Meat. He doesn't eat meat, he's vegetarian. Money. She saved money for her trip. Put. She put the books on the shelf. Station. The train station is crowded today. Visit. They visited their grandparents last weekend. Yesterday. I met her yesterday at the cafe.
Cold. It is very cold in winter. Dark. The room is too dark to read. Dinner. We had pasta for dinner last night. Dish. This is my favorite dish from Italy. Evening. We went for a walk in the evening. Sick. She is sick and needs to rest. Snowy. It was a snowy day in December. Sugar. She puts sugar in her coffee. Tea. I like drinking green tea. World. Traveling helps you see the world. Hard. This math problem is very hard. Late. He arrived late to the meeting. Life. Life is full of surprises. Look. Look at the beautiful sunset. Love. She loves her family very much. Night. I read a book before going to bed at night. Same. We wore the same dress to the party. Sleep. He sleeps early every night. Water. Drinking enough water is important for health. Weak. He felt weak after being sick.
Fine. I'm feeling fine today. Give. She gave me a beautiful gift. Help. Can you help me with my homework? Hour. The meeting lasted for an hour. Meet. I will meet my friends at the cafe. Page. This book has 300 pages. Pay. He paid for the meal. Rain. It will rain tomorrow. Sell. He sells fruit at the market. Tree. The tree in my garden is very tall. Chair. Please sit on the chair. Hear. I can hear music from the next room. Number. What is your phone number? Park. We walked in the park this morning. Poor. He grew up in a poor neighborhood. Ready. Are you ready for the trip? Ride. She rode her bike to school. Table. Put the books on the table. Work. He works at a big company. Write. She writes a diary every day.
Door. He opened the door and walked in. Easy. This math problem is easy to solve. Grow. Trees grow fast in summer. Hate. He hates waking up early. Morning. I drink coffee every morning. Music. She loves classical music. O'clock. The meeting starts at 10 o'clock. Ring. The phone started to ring. Stop. The bus stopped at the red light. Study. She studies English every day. Mirror. She looked at herself in the mirror. Nurse. The nurse took care of the patient. Pocket. He put his keys in his pocket. Pretty. She wore a pretty dress to the party. Problem. He solved the math problem quickly. Pull. She pulled the door open. Sad. He felt sad after hearing the bad news. Try. I will try to finish my work today. Want. She wants to buy a new phone. Wrong. His answer was wrong. High. The mountain is very high. Keep. Please keep the door closed. No. I know the answer to this question. Let. Let me help you with that. Move. The car moved slowly in traffic. Pass. He passed the exam with a high score. Point. She pointed at the painting. Push. He pushed the door open. Quick. She gave me a quick answer. Together, we worked together on the project. Fall. The leaves fall in autumn. Lady. The lady was wearing a beautiful dress. Rest. You should rest after working hard. Run. He runs every morning to stay fit. Season. Winter is the coldest season of the year. Short. This story is short, but interesting. Sky. The sky is very blue today. Stand. He stood in front of the class. Tall. She is tall and elegant. Wear. He is wearing a red jacket.
Bottle. He bought a bottle of water. Change. The weather changes quickly in spring. Cool. The breeze feels cool in the evening. Cover. She covered the table with a cloth. Dry. The clothes are dry after being in the sun. Egg. I had boiled eggs for breakfast. Expensive. This watch is very expensive. Fast. He runs very fast. Fish. She caught a big fish in the river. Knife. He used a sharp knife to cut the meat. Full. The glass is full of water. Garden. She grows flowers in her garden. Hot. The weather is very hot today. Ill. He feels ill and needs to rest. Kitchen. She is cooking in the kitchen. Light. The room is filled with natural light. Milk. He drinks a glass of milk every morning. Potato. She made mashed potatoes for dinner. Warm. The blanket is warm and soft. Wash. He washes his hands before eating.
Beautiful. The sunset is very beautiful. Bicycle. He rides his bicycle to school. City. Hanoi is a big city. East. The sun rises in the east. Far. His house is far from the school. Map. He checked the map to find the way. Open. She opened the window to let fresh air in. Road. The road is very busy today. Shoe. She bought a new pair of shoes. Side. He stood on the left side of the room. Air. The air is fresh in the mountains. Fly. The bird flies high in the sky. Half. I ate half of the cake. Left. Turn left at the next intersection. Little. He has very little money. New. She bought a new phone. Shop. I love shopping for clothes. Show. He showed me his new car. Use. She used a pencil to draw. Wait. We waited for the bus in the rain.
Ask. She asked me a difficult question. Break. He accidentally broke his phone. Desk. He has a large desk in his office. Seat. Please take a seat. Stairs. She walked up the stairs to her room. Stay. He decided to stay at home today. Talk. They talked for hours about their trip. Understand. I don't understand this math problem. Walk. He walks to school every day. Year. This year has been full of surprises. Act. She acted in a famous movie. Bring. He brought flowers for his mother. Glad. I'm glad to hear the good news. Lesson. Today's English lesson was very interesting. Listen. She listens to music while studying. Pencil. He wrote his notes with a pencil. Question. The teacher asked a difficult question. Right. His answer is right. Teach. She teaches English at a local school. Way. He showed me the way to the library.
Angry. He was angry about the mistake. Boring. The movie was boring, so we left early. Class. Our math class starts at 8 a.m. Dream. She dreams of becoming a doctor. Famous. He is a famous actor. Feel. I feel happy today. Future. She is excited about her future plans. Group. They formed a study group for the exam. Hobby. Reading is my favorite hobby. Job. He got a new job at a bank. 100. There are 100 students in the school. Invite. He invited V to his birthday party. Math. She is very good at math. Photograph. He took a beautiful photograph of the sunset. President. The president gave a speech last night. Really, I really enjoyed the concert. Speech. She gave an inspiring speech at the event. Travel. They love to travel to different countries. Voice. Her voice is very soft and soothing. Wonder. I wonder what will happen tomorrow.
Baseball. He plays baseball every weekend. Basketball. She is a great basketball player. Dangerous. It is dangerous to drive fast in the rain. Excited. She was excited about the trip. Hill. They climbed a steep hill. Hit. He hit the ball with a bat. Hospital. He was taken to the hospital after the accident. Hurt. She hurt her knee while running. Motorbike. He rides a motorbike to work. Slow. The bus is moving very slow in traffic. Drop. She dropped her phone on the floor. Earth. The earth revolves around the sun. Flag. The national flag was waving in the wind. Foolish. It was foolish of him to believe the scam. Hold. She held the baby in her arms. Matter. This is a serious matter to discuss. Round. The table has a round shape. Take. He took his umbrella because it was raining. Tie. He tied his shoelaces properly. Weather. The weather is very cold today.
Art. She loves modern art. Build. They built a treehouse in the backyard. Choose. You can choose your favorite color. Draw. The child drew a cat. Kid. The kids are playing in the garden. Paint. He painted the walls blue. Picture. That's a picture of my family. Plant. We planted flowers in the garden. Repeat. Could you repeat the question? Wall. He hung a photo on the wall. Absent. She was absent from school today. Back. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Fix. He fixed the broken door. Land. The plane landed safely. Pants. He bought a new pair of pants. Picnic. We had a picnic in the park. River. They went fishing in the river. Rock. A large rock blocked the path. School. She goes to school by bike. Wood. The chair is made of wood.
Book. She is reading a very interesting book. Example. Can you give me another example? Glue. Use glue to stick the paper together. Library. We study in the library after school. Mean. What does this word mean? Piece. I'll have a piece of cake, please. Plan. We're planning a trip to the mountains. Quiet. Please be quiet in the classroom. Read. I read a book before going to sleep. Sound. I heard a strange sound outside. Correct. Your answer is correct. Difference. What's the difference between these two pictures? Difficult. This question is very difficult to answer. Excellent. She gave an excellent performance. Guess. Can you guess what's in the box? Museum. They visited the History Museum last weekend. Noise. There's too much noise in the street. Relax. I like to relax by listening to music. Science. She is interested in science and experiments. Tomorrow. We'll go shopping tomorrow.
Close. Please close the door when you leave. Grass. The grass is green and soft. Hat. He wore a hat to protect himself from the sun. Lake. We went swimming in the lake. Moon. The moon is shining brightly tonight. Mountain. They climbed a high mountain last summer. Smell. This flower smells wonderful. Soap. Wash your hands with soap and water. Toilet. Excuse me, where is the toilet? Wet. My clothes are wet from the rain. Boot. He wore boots to walk through the snow. Deep. The water is too deep to stand in. Farm. They grow vegetables on their farm. Glove. She put on her gloves before going out. House. They live in a beautiful house near the park. Sunny. It's a sunny day. Let's go outside. Top. The view from the top of the hill is amazing. Well. I hope you're feeling well today. Wide. This street is very wide and quiet. Windy. It's too windy to go sailing today.
Care. She takes care of her little brother. Die. Plants die without sunlight. Empty. The bottle is empty. Feed. He feeds the dog every morning. Health. Eating vegetables is good for your health. Heart. Her heart was beating fast. Large. They live in a large house. Remember. Do you remember my name? Rule. You must follow the school rules. Zoo. We saw lions and elephants at the zoo. Dirty. His shoes are dirty after walking in the mud. Fill. Please fill the glass with water. Fresh. I like fresh fruit and vegetables. Frog. The frog jumped into the pond. Girl. The girl is reading a book. Glass. She drank a glass of juice. Hungry. He was so hungry after playing soccer. Spoon. She ate soup with a spoon. Thirsty. I'm thirsty. Can I have some water? Window. She opened the window to let in fresh air.
Ago, I visited Da Nang 2 years ago. Agree? I agree with your opinion. Beach, they spent the day at the beach. Cap, he wore a red cap. Fat, the cat is fat and lazy. Sea, we went swimming in the sea. Throw, he threw the ball over the fence. Towel, I need a towel to dry my hair. Trip, our school trip was really fun. Vacation, they went to the mountains for vacation. Ball, the children played with a ball in the yard. Basket, she carried the fruits in a basket. Boat, they rowed the boat across the lake. Holiday, Christmas is my favorite holiday. Lamp, I turned on the lamp to read. Last, we saw that movie last week. Past, she talked about her past experiences. Ship, the ship sailed across the ocean. Spend, he spent 2 hours doing homework. West, the sun sets in the west.
Beef. He ordered a bowl of beef noodle soup. Best. That was the best day of my life. Bread. I ate toast and butter with my bread. Free. Admission is free for children. Hurry. We need to hurry or we'll miss the bus. Join. Would you like to join our team? Middle. He stood in the middle of the circle. Pear. I bought a new pair of shoes. Pick. Pick your favorite fruit. Store. I bought this from the grocery store. Bag. She put the groceries in her bag. Dear, my dear friend lives in London. They live in a quiet village. Low. The prices are very low this week. Month. December is the last month of the year. Name. What's your full name? Phone. She answered the phone quickly. Rice. We eat rice every day in Vietnam. Rich. He became rich after starting a company. Size. What shoe size do you wear?
Birth. She gave birth to a healthy baby. Clothes. He bought new clothes for the winter. Cost. How much does it cost? Hide. She hid the letter in her drawer. Pet. They have a pet cat. Puppy. The puppy is so playful and cute. Soft. This pillow feels soft. Touch. Please don't touch the artwork. Weigh. The baby weighs 3.5 kilograms. Wish. I wish you good luck on your exam. Age. What's your age? Bath. The baby is having a bath. Bright. The room is bright and cheerful. Brush. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Lose. I lost my wallet yesterday. Second. Wait a second, please. Tell. Can you tell me a story? Test. I have a math test tomorrow. Thank. Thank you for your help. Ugly. That's an ugly stain on the wall.
Calendar. I marked the appointment on my calendar. Dance. They danced all night at the party. Date. What's today's date? Idea. That's a great idea for a birthday gift. Luck. I wish you good luck on your exam. Paper. Please hand in your paper by Friday. Post. I posted the letter this morning. Receive. Did you receive my email? Toy. The baby loves her new toy. Week. We're going on vacation next week. Clear. The sky is clear today. Continue. Let's continue reading the book. Fan. He's a big fan of football. Favorite. Pizza is my favorite food. Floor. The books are on the floor. Polite. She is always polite to everyone. Practice. You need to practice speaking English every day. Present. She received a beautiful birthday present. Train. The train arrives at 8 o'clock. Turn. It's your turn to play.
Balloon. The child held a red balloon. Bridge. We crossed the bridge to get to the other side. Busy. She's always busy with work. Company. He works for a tech company. Congratulate. I called to congratulate her on her new job. Delicious. The cake was absolutely delicious. Fight. They have a small fight but made up quickly. Old. This is an old photograph of my grandparents. Restaurant. We had dinner at a fancy restaurant. Surprise. Her visit was a nice surprise. Gentleman. He is a true gentleman, kind and polite. Handsome. That actor is really handsome. Husband. She went to the movies with her husband. Interested. He's interested in learning Japanese. King. The king ruled the kingdom with wisdom. Queen. The queen gave a speech to the nation. Skirt. She wore a blue skirt and white blouse. Wake. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. Wife. His wife is a doctor. Woman. That woman is very talented.
Arrive. They arrived at the airport on time. Car. He drives a red car. Forget. Don't forget to lock the door. Gate. The school gate opens at 7 a.m. Grand. They live in a grand house by the river. Line. Please wait in line. Subway. I take the subway to work. Theater. We're going to the theater tonight. 1,000. There were over 1,000 people at the event. Win. He hopes to win the race. Cloudy. It's cloudy today, but not raining. North. We're heading north for the holidays.
Office. She works in a large office downtown.
Plate. He put the food on a blue plate. Police.
The police arrived quickly at the scene. South. They live in the south of the country. Square. Let's meet in the town square. Street. The children played in the street. Tonight. Are you free tonight? Umbrella. Don't forget your umbrella. It might rain.
Burn. Be careful not to burn your hand on the stove. Exchange. We exchanged phone numbers. Introduce. Let me introduce you to my friend. Offer. He offered to help us move. Pardon. Pardon me. Could you repeat that? Popular. She's one of the most popular students in school. Prepare. I need to prepare for my exam. Reason. What's the reason for your lateness? Shake. She shook his hand firmly. Shy. He's too shy to speak in public. Bell. The bell rang at the end of class. Block. A fallen tree blocked the road. Borrow. Can I borrow your pencil? Bowl. She ate cereal from a big bowl. Confuse. The instructions confused me. Knock. Someone is knocking at the door. Result. The results of the test came out today. Seem. You seem tired today. Smart. She's a very smart student. Subject. History is my favorite subject.
Active. She's very active in local politics. I believe in your ability to succeed. Environment. We must protect the environment for future generations. Forest. The forest is home to many animals. Human. Humans have a responsibility to care for nature. Hunt. Lions hunt other animals for food. Path. We walked along a narrow path through the woods. Safe. Are you safe at home during the storm? Service. The hotel offers excellent customer service. Wild. The wild animals should not be kept in cages. Area. This area is known for its natural beauty. Choice. You have a choice between tea or coffee. Enter. Please knock before you enter the room. Important. It's important to stay calm during a crisis. Lie. Don't lie to me. I want the truth. Mad. He was so mad he couldn't speak. Nature. Nature is peaceful and beautiful. Protect. Sunscreen helps protect your skin. Shout. Please don't shout. I can hear you just fine. Usually. I usually get up at 6 a.m.
Amazing. That movie was absolutely amazing. Attend. She couldn't attend the meeting yesterday. Event. The concert was the biggest event of the year. Express. He couldn't express his feelings clearly. Grade. She got the highest grade in the class. Part. My favorite part of the movie was the ending. Save. Please remember to save your work. Set. They set the table for dinner. Space. There isn't enough space in my room for a piano. Special. Today is a special day for our family. Cheer. The crowd began to cheer loudly. Contest. She won first place in the singing contest. Gift. He gave me a beautiful birthday gift. Magazine. I bought a travel magazine at the station. Perform. The students will perform a play at the festival. Public. This is a public park, open to everyone. Scene. The final scene of the film made me cry. Secret. Can you keep a secret? Stage. The actors are already on stage. Unique. Her style is very unique and creative.
Electricity. Electricity is essential for modern life. Fact. It's a fact that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Fold. Please fold the clothes before putting them away. Key. Hard work is the key to success. Mind. I don't mind helping you with your homework. Power. The storm cut off all power in the city. Sock. I can't find the matching sock. Solve. We need to solve this problem quickly. Stick. Use glue to stick the pieces together. Traffic. There was heavy traffic on the way to work. Advice. My dad gave me some useful advice. Case. In this case, I think you should rest. Exam. I'm studying hard for my final exams. Happen. What happened at school today? Lazy. He's too lazy to clean his room. Message. She left me a message on my phone. Stupid. That was a stupid mistake. I should have known better. Succeed. She worked hard and finally succeeded. Terrible. I felt terrible after eating too much candy. Upset. He was really upset after the argument.
Airplane. She boarded the airplane to Paris. Airport. We arrived at the airport early. Culture. Vietnamese culture is rich and diverse. Decide. I can't decide what to wear today. Leave. He had to leave the party early. Modern. This building has a modern design. Order. Let's order some pizza for dinner. Sand. The children played in the sand at the beach. Spot. That's a great spot for a picnic. Strange. I had a strange dream last night. Bill. Could we have the bill, please? Blow. The wind began to blow harder. Century. The 21st century has brought many changes. Custom. It's a local custom to take off your shoes indoors. Experience. Traveling gave me amazing experiences. International. She works for an international company. Island. We spent our holiday on a tropical island. Journey. The journey took more than 8 hours. Meal. We had a delicious meal at the new restaurant. Return. He returned home after 5 years abroad.
Actually, I don't actually like chocolate that much. Camp. We're going to camp by the lake this weekend. Collect. He collects old coins from different countries. Form. Please fill out this form before your appointment. Kick. He kicked the ball into the goal. Reach. She finally reached the top of the mountain. Review. I'm writing a review of this new phone. Simple. This recipe is simple and delicious. Soccer. My brother plays soccer every Sunday. Symbol. The dove is a symbol of peace. Allow. My parents don't allow me to stay up late. Bat. He swung the bat and hit the ball hard. Exercise. Regular exercise is good for your health. Force. It takes a lot of force to break this rock. Leaf. The leaves turn red in the autumn. Number. She's a member of the school debate team. Real. This diamond is real, not fake. Sign. That's a clear sign of improvement. Step. The first step is always the hardest. Treat. I'll treat you to lunch today.
Afraid. She's afraid of flying in airplanes. Fair. It's not fair to blame him for everything. Focus. Please focus on your homework. Foreign. She speaks 3 foreign languages. Habit. Brushing your teeth is a good habit. Invent. Who invented the telephone? Language. English is an international language. Nation. Japan is a nation of islands. Still. He still lives with his parents. Wise. It's wise to save money for emergencies. Audience. The audience clapped loudly after the show. College. She hopes to study law at college. Comfortable. These shoes are really comfortable. Honest. Always be honest, even when it's hard. Imagine. Imagine living on another planet. Level. Her English level is intermediate. Sentence. Make a sentence with the word friend. Stress. Too much stress can affect your health. Suddenly. It suddenly started to rain. Topic. Let's change the topic of conversation.
Don't forget to add salt to the soup. Blind. He has been blind since birth. Button. Press the red button to start the machine. Create. Artists create beautiful things from their imagination. Memory. This photo brings back so many happy memories. Prince. The prince rescued the villagers from danger. String. She tied the box with a piece of string. Thick. The book has very thick pages. Tight. These jeans are too tight for me. Tradition. Lighting firecrackers is a New Year tradition in some countries. Board. The teacher wrote the answer on the board. Brain. You need to use your brain to solve this puzzle. Celebrate. We celebrate her birthday every July. Especially. I love fruit, especially mangoes. Hole. There's a hole in your sock. Item. Each item on the list must be checked carefully. Match. The soccer match starts at 7 p.m. Princess. The princess wore a sparkling crown. Social. Humans are social creatures by nature. Tear. A single tear rolled down her cheek.
Cross. She looked both ways before she crossed the road. Finally, after hours of waiting, they finally arrived. Follow. The dog followed its owner home. Heat. The heat in the kitchen was unbearable. Rainbow. A beautiful rainbow appeared after the storm. Spread. The fire spread quickly through the forest. Tired. I feel really tired after the long hike. Tower. The Eiffel Tower is a famous landmark in Paris. Unit. The kilogram is a unit of weight. Vote. Did you vote in the election? Climb. They climbed to the top of the mountain. Describe. Can you describe what the thief looked like? Energy. Children seem to have endless energy. Engine. The car's engine needs to be repaired. Field. The horses ran freely in the field. Include. The price includes breakfast and lunch. Perfect. The weather today is perfect for a picnic. Rise. The sun rises in the east. Shape. This table has an unusual shape. Stone. She skipped a stone across the lake.
Bake. She loves to bake cakes on the weekend. Communicate. We need to communicate clearly in a team. Deliver. The package was delivered this morning. Direct. He directed the actors in the school play. Goal. Her main goal is to become a doctor. History. We learned about world history in class today. Inform. Please inform me if anything changes. Mail. I received a letter in the mail yesterday. March. Soldiers marched across the parade ground. Whole. I ate the whole pizza by myself. Appear. A rainbow appeared after the rain. Community. The whole community joined the cleanup event. Festival. We celebrated the Harvest Festival last week. Interview. She's preparing for a job interview. Million. Over 1 million people watched the match. Newspaper. He reads the newspaper every morning. Report. The student wrote a report on climate change. Sport. My favorite sport is volleyball. Support. Thank you for your support during my exam. Uniform. Students must wear a uniform at school.
Brave. The brave firefighter entered the burning house. Goat. The goat climbed up the rocky hill easily. Hang. Please hang your coat on the hook. Ice. He put ice in his drink to keep it cold. Insect. A bee is a flying insect that makes honey. Raise. They raised their hands to ask questions. Roll. The ball rolled under the table. Sore. My legs are sore after the long run. Tent. We slept in a tent when we went camping. Village. She grew up in a small village by the river. Accident. He had a car accident last weekend. Adventure. They went on an exciting jungle adventure. Corn. Corn is one of the main crops in this area. Develop. The city is planning to develop more parks. Medicine. She took some medicine for her headache. Own. He owns a small cafe in town. Product. This company makes eco-friendly products. Quite. The test was quite difficult today. Roof. The roof was damaged in the storm. Rope. He tied the boat with a thick rope.
Carrot. I added chopped carrots to the soup. Cause. Smoking can cause serious health problems. Experiment. The students did an experiment on plant growth. Fry. He fried the eggs in butter. Ground. The ground was wet after the rain. Kill. The lion kills its prey to survive. Mix. Mix the flour with water to make dough. Possible. Is it possible to finish the task today? Pot. She stirred the soup in a large pot. Proud. I'm proud of my little brother's achievements. Lay. The hen lays 1 egg a day. List. I made a shopping list before going to the market. Main. The main reason I called is to invite you. Mark. She got a high mark in the math test. Mistake. It was a big mistake to trust him. Price. The price of petrol has gone up again. Several. She has visited several countries in Asia. Share. Let's share this cake equally. Soil. The soil here is perfect for growing rice. Taste. This soup tastes really good.
Awful. The food tasted awful, so I didn't finish it. Crazy. That was a crazy idea, but it worked. Huge. They live in a huge house near the lake. Moment. I'll never forget this special moment. Odd. There's something odd about his behavior. Pour. It's pouring outside. Don't forget your umbrella. Regret. I regret not studying harder for the exam. Steal. Someone stole my bike from the garage. Thief. The thief escaped before the police arrived. Tough. She's tough and never gives up. Chance. This job is a great chance for you. Extra. I brought some extra food just in case. Hall. We waited in the hall for the announcement. Immediately. Please come here immediately. Intend. I intend to study abroad next year. Mention. She mentioned your name in the meeting. Reaction. His reaction to the news was surprising. Score. He scored the winning goal in the last minute. Search. They searched the whole house for the teas. Worse. The situation got worse after the storm.
She felt a bit tired after the long walk. Common. It's common to shake hands when meeting someone new. Diet. He follows a strict vegetarian diet. Evidence. There was no clear evidence of a break-in. Fit. Those shoes don't fit me. Limit. You should limit your sugar intake. Physical. Regular physical activity is important. Poison. The rat died from eating poison. Sale. The store is having a big sale this weekend. Type. What type of music do you like? Amount. He drank a large amount of water. Cure. Scientists are working to find a cure for cancer. Disease. Heart disease is a major health issue worldwide. Medical. She received medical attention right away. Necessary. It's necessary to wear a helmet when riding a bike. Produce. Factories produce thousands of goods every day. Reduce. We need to reduce plastic waste. Serious. He was in a serious accident but survived. Source is our main source of energy. Supply. The trucks supply food to remote villages.
Castle. We visited an old castle on the hill. Decision. It was a difficult decision to make. Empire. The Roman Empire was once very powerful. Explore. They love to explore new places on vacation. Flight. Our flight to Tokyo was delayed. Guard. A guard stood at the entrance of the palace. Incredible. The sunset over the ocean was incredible. Serve. They serve breakfast until 10 a.m. Skin. Her skin is very sensitive to the sun. Southern. They live in the southern part of the country. Admire. I really admire her courage. Ancient. This temple is one of the most ancient buildings in the city. Attractive. The little village was very attractive in the autumn. Giant. A giant panda was the highlight of the zoo visit. Pack. I need to pack my clothes for the trip. Prefer. I prefer tea over coffee in the morning. Rent. We rented a car for our vacation. Respect. You should respect other people's opinions. View. The hotel room has a beautiful view of the sea. Wave. She waved goodbye to her friend.
Base. The company's base is in New York. Character. She's the main character in the story. Clever. That was a clever solution to the problem. Enemy. The two countries were once enemies. Length. The length of the table is 2 meters. Promise. He promised to help me move. Quality. This fabric is of very high quality. Regularly. I exercise regularly to stay healthy. Survive. Only a few animals survived the storm. Title. What's the title of your favorite book? Adult. Children must be accompanied by an adult. Classic.
Pride and Prejudice is a literary classic. Desert. Camels can live in the hot desert for days. Discover. They discovered a hidden cave behind the waterfall. Female. That bird is a female eagle. Flow. The river flows through the valley. Mystery. The ending of the movie is still a mystery. Opinion. What's your opinion on this topic? Pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. Publish. The book was published last year.
Cough. He couldn't stop coughing during the movie. Crowd. The crowd cheered loudly at the concert. Curious. Children are naturally curious about the world. Disappear. The magician made the rabbit disappear. Edge. She stood at the edge of the cliff. Guide. Our tour guide showed us around the city. Local. We ate at a local restaurant. Machine. This washing machine is very efficient. Native. She is a native speaker of Spanish. Smoke. Black smoke rose from the chimney. Avenue. The hotel is located on a busy avenue. Expect. We expect him to arrive at noon. Explain. Please explain what this word means. Rub. He rubbed his eyes after waking up. Shine. The sun was shining brightly. Strength. She showed great strength during the crisis. Suggest. I suggest trying that new coffee shop. Tour. We went on a tour of the museum. Western. The western part of the country is mountainous. Wheel. One of the car's wheels came loose.
Cloth. This cloth is made of silk. Equal. All people should have equal rights. Fail. He failed his driving test twice. False. The witness gave a false statement. Goods. The shop sells a variety of household goods. Increase. Prices have increased this year. Penny. I don't have a single penny left. Separate. Keep raw meat separate from cooked food. Total. The total cost is $50. Wrap. She wrapped the gift in colorful paper. Appreciate. I really appreciate your help. Avoid. You should avoid driving during a storm. Convenient. This store is very convenient for us. Customer. The customer asked for a refund. Destroy. The fire destroyed the entire building. Disappointed. She was disappointed with the exam results. Medium. She ordered a medium-sized coffee. TV is a powerful medium for communication. Pattern. The dress has a lovely floral pattern. Trick. That was just a magic trick. Value. Honesty is a value I admire in others.
Beat. Our team beat the champions in the final match. Conduct. The scientist conducted an important experiment. Confident. She's confident about passing the test. Lead. He will lead the team to victory. Lift. Can you help me lift this heavy box? Male. The male lion has a large mane. Muscle. He works out every day to build muscle. Speed. The car was moving at a high speed. Stretch. Don't forget to stretch before exercising. Trouble. He got into trouble for skipping class. Captain. The captain gave orders to the crew. Challenge. Finishing the marathon was a big challenge for her. Complete. Have you completed your homework yet? Encourage. Teachers should encourage students to ask questions. Noon. Let's meet at noon for lunch. Position. His position on the team is goalkeeper. Race. He won the 100-meter race. Record. He broke the school record in swimming. I need to record this interview. Skill. Learning a new language is a useful skill. Wing. The bird injured its wing and couldn't fly.
Certain. I'm certain he will come on time. Discuss. Let's discuss this problem after lunch. Edit. She edits videos for her YouTube channel. Gather. We gathered flowers in the garden. Image. This camera captures clear images. Material. Cotton is a soft material for clothing. Positive. She always stays positive even in hard times. Role. He played a key role in the success of the project. Screen. Don't sit too close to the screen.
Technology. Technology is changing the way we live and work. Attack. The village was attacked at night. Available. This book is available at the library. Career. She wants a career in medicine. Connect. Connect your phone to the Wi-Fi. Dictionary. I looked it up in the dictionary. Handle. Can you handle this problem on your own? Major. Pollution is a major concern for big cities. Provide. The hotel provides free breakfast. Section. This section of the book is very helpful. Site. We visited a historic site in the city. Accept. She accepted the job offer immediately. Consider. Have you considered studying abroad? Exist. Do you think aliens really exist? Familiar. Her face looks familiar, but I can't remember her name. Joy. He smiled with joy when he saw his puppy. Married. They've been married for 10 years. I'd rather stay home tonight. Represent. She will represent her school in the competition. Root. Pull the weeds out from the roots. Society. Education plays an important role in society. Band. That band plays great live music. Fortune. He made a fortune in real estate. Guest. There were over 100 guests at the wedding. Host. The host welcomed everyone warmly. Original. I lost the original document. Peace. We all hope for world peace. Poem. She wrote a beautiful poem about spring. Sense. He has a strong sense of responsibility. Trust. I trust you to keep my secret. Wealthy. The wealthy businessman donated millions.
Blood. He lost a lot of blood after the accident. Business. My aunt runs a small family business. Electronic. She sells electronic devices like laptops and tablets. Influence. Parents have a strong influence on their children. Master. She mastered 3 languages by age 15. Pity. It's a pity you couldn't come to the party. Press. He pressed the button to start the machine. Shoot. The hunter shot at the target but missed. Signal. The red light is a signal to stop. Teenager. Teenagers today spend a lot of time online. Achieve. She achieved her dream of becoming a doctor. Beg. He begged for another chance to try. Control. You need to control your anger. Debate. There was a heated debate about climate change. Improve. I need to improve my writing skills. Similar. These 2 phones have similar features. Soldier. The soldier returned home after the war. System. This heating system is very efficient. War. Many lives were lost during the war. Warn. The teacher warned us not to cheat.
They announced the results on TV last night. Bottom. The keys fell to the bottom of my bag. Compete. Many athletes will compete in the Olympic Games. Copy. Please don't copy from your classmates. Exhibit. The museum exhibits ancient pottery from Vietnam. Print. I need to print these documents before the meeting. Project. We're working on a science project together. Proper. Make sure you wear proper clothes to the event. Select. Please select one answer for each question. Sheet. Take one sheet of paper and write your name on it. Concentrate. I can't concentrate with that loud music. Maximum. This bus can carry a maximum of 50 passengers. Prize. She won first prize in the painting contest. Require. This job requires a lot of patience. Research. They're doing research on climate change. Respond. She didn't respond to my message. Spell. How do you spell your last name? State. New York is a state in the USA. Structure. The structure of this essay is very logical. Tool. A hammer is a useful tool in woodworking.
Flood. The heavy rain caused a flood in the village. Gentle. She gave the baby a gentle kiss. Melt. The ice began to melt under the sun. Operate. He knows how to operate this machine. Recognize. I didn't recognize him with his new haircut. Remain. Only 3 students remained in the classroom. Task. Finishing this report is my main task today. Various. They sell various kinds of fruit at the market. Waste. Don't waste food. Many people are hungry. Worth. This painting is worth a lot of money. Climate. Vietnam has a tropical climate. Emergency. Call 115 in case of a medical emergency. Factory. He works in a car factory outside the city. Freeze. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Population. The population of Hanoi is growing rapidly. I've recently started learning Japanese. Responsible. Parents are responsible for their children's safety. Storm. The storm knocked down several trees. Stream. We crossed a small stream during the hike. Temperature. The temperature dropped below 0 last night.